Hi everybody, Crafty Mama 05 here with a swap. It is a one-on-one swap. It is a junk journal but with a twist, and the swap was over at Art and Sassy. So I thought I'd give it another try. My first junk journal was, I didn't really understand it. I don't think I still do, but I do like this one better. I do want to start off by saying that my heart and prayers go out to all of those in Boston. Such a terrible thing to happen on such a beautiful event. But please keep them all in your prayers and in your thoughts, and hopefully they'll find out why this happened or who was behind it. But okay, so on a lighter note, here's my junk journal for April. I didn't do too much with the cover because I like this paper. It's kind of raised in 3D. I did use some glossy accents on the leaves. You might see a little bit of a shine there. I used the stickles for the middle of some of the flowers. I put some lace and some ribbon on the binding, which April was my very first time using my cinch, so you might notice a little bit of a few things might be a little off center. I apologize for that, but it kind of worked out. I did this dangle because I always like to include a dangle on my projects, and April said she likes shabby chic and garden and pinks and things like that, so not quite sure I got the shabby chic down, but it is pretty delicate looking. And of course the Tim Holtz corners. And on the inside of the cover I have this envelope. You have to untie it and pull the button off and open it, and there's a tag in there. And there's an overlay on this side. Then I found a couple of calendars from an old almanac from last year. Old, it was from last year. Outdated, I should say. And I made some pockets with that, and there's a little bee on the front of that. This is also like a file folder. I don't know if you can see. I folded it as a file folder, and I held it on the sides with jump rings, so you can expand it quite a bit, and there's a couple of dividers in there, as well as some tags. I won't pull them all the way out. And these are the next two pages. Just a plain piece of paper, stamped a pretty stamp on the bottom. And the front of the card says, "Friendship is a promise made in the heart." And just a big piece of paper. Just write some thoughts on. I put some journaling lines on there, and she could put a picture here. This was also from the almanac, and her name is April, so there's April. I wanted to make it a little heavier, so I put two pages together, and I held them together with a brad and a button. So you see the little smiley face flower, and here's the other side, and it's got the ladybug, and some more pretty paper, and there's a journaling spot on this side. This is along the same line as the paper I used for the cover. It's embossed. This I used part of a package from some embellishments. I don't know if you could tell, the flowers are 3D on the birdhouse side. And it does open, and this is a tag that can come out. And that was a stamp that I've been dying to use. I've had it for years and I never used it, and finally I used it. Yeah, a piece of paper with a beautiful piece of ribbon. I believe this was from some of the things that she sent, and it coordinated perfectly with that paper. And here's an envelope. It had a string, a plain white string on it, and I exchanged the string for this fiber, added a vellum heart tag, and put in a tag in there. So close it with the fiber. A punch card, again, I stamped along the edge here. And this is from a pad of paper that you write on with gel pens, and I just stamped it with white ink. It says, friendships are like flowers whose seeds, if nurtured by loving care, will bloom for a lifetime. And here's another page with a pocket with some tags in it, velvet ribbon. And this one I tried, I have a new toy. It punches out corners for pictures. You could either use curved or straight, so I thought I'd try that and put this in the background. She could either take this out, put a picture in, or she can use it as a mat for her picture. And we have another overlay. And this little guy here, I glossy accented his wings. I don't know if you could see it shine. Cut it out with the top note. And here's a bingo card. I added some lace and the pin with another tag. And whoops, oh, a little bit too quick there. And that's also a pocket. Thought I had a tag for that. I'll have to look, but if you want to put anything in there. And here's a recipe card. And here's an envelope that she had supplied with an Eiffel Tower, and I added a little bow, a tag inside there. On this page, I put some washi tape cut like banners on the paper. Give it a little oomph. Stamped a postcard stamp on this side. Little journaling spot with a bird cage and a 3D butterfly on that side. I used the negative space on the top note and a piece of paper. This actually came from an old newspaper we found in the house here when we were, my husband was working upstairs. I made copies of it from June 28th, 1957. So I copied it onto cardstock. There's a button with some jute in there. There's more of that paper. Another time card. Here I made a couple more pockets so she can have more space to put things in. Another piece of that pretty paper. And here I popped dotted this little ticket. It says top billing. And this, as you can clearly see, was from some Tim Coffee epoxy stickers. A little Hershey's chocolate cocoa card that my friend Heather sent me, and it's got hearts on the back. Another page from that book. I put dandelions on there, stamped those on there. On this page is a bird, and there's like a little matchbox, a little matchbook place where she could put some journaling or a little picture. Another one of those cards with stamps on it. This page, it's actually a bag. There's a tag in here, but there's plenty of room for more if she wanted to put more pictures of what memorabilia in there. A couple of tags with the velvet ribbons, green and pink. And on this side, lace doily with some tags. And another top note with a butterfly. This page I textured, I don't know if you can see that, with a velvet ribbon and some lace. Looks like flowers on the paper. This I had made until she had sent these little folders, and I put them all kind of together, but they're kind of separate. This has a 3D butterfly on it, a little tab. I should have moved this over a little bit, but I have these photo corners on there. Room for journaling. And there's another journaling spot. A side for pictures, and this also has a tag. Oh, and there's another tag. It's the heart. And then there was this paper, put a little button on there with a little bit of the baker's twine. And another envelope to put some bigger pictures in or some memorabilia, some sparkly stuff. And there's the back. So I hope you enjoyed looking at this. I did enjoy making it, but I get kind of stressed out because I guess I still I didn't understand it still. Now I do. But I did have fun making it and putting it together, and I actually tied a whole bunch of these on here. I like the look, but also because I'm not sure if it closed all the way. Like I said, it was the first time I used that cinch, and I wasn't quite sure what it was supposed to look like closed. So anyway, April, I hope you like it. It is going out a day late, only because I wanted to be sure to videotape it, and I wanted to be sure I had time to do that. I tried to rush to do it this morning, and my camera had no battery, so it will definitely go out tomorrow, and I will go out now and just let you know that in an email. I hope you enjoy. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.